One of the things that John Wesley did to ensure the revival continued after he was gone and to make sure that there was a message that was consistent across the Methodist work was to publish books. And his books were intended to help his preachers to grow in their faith. Many of them were lay preachers who had not been to seminary. So they were designed to help them grow in their faith, to understand basic theology, to understand Christian spirituality and the Methodist way. So he published his sermons, he published his journals, he published a host of other works across the course of his life. When he built the City Road Chapel, the printing press was located there. And so in London, there was the printing press that printed many of these books. And what I have here in my hand is one of the treasures in my library. It's a copy of John Wesley's sermons, the Sermons on Several Occasions, Volume 7, published in London at the City Road Chapel in 1788, 3 years before John Wesley died. When I hold it in my hands, I imagine that John Wesley might very well have handled this book and handed it off to one of his circuit-riding preachers who would take it with them in their saddlebags and preach from these sermons or read them as they were studying. And as I look at its words, I'm reminded of the importance of things like what you're doing right now in your small group, studying books about the Methodist way, about Christianity, about faith. And as you're studying these things, growing in your faith and being reminded of what it means to be an authentic follower of Jesus Christ. I'm grateful for Wesley's work in publishing and leaving these kinds of things behind for us. And I'm grateful for my friend Ray Firestone, a retired pastor who passed away several years ago, who just before his death gave me this book of John Wesley's sermons.